You're not broke because you're lazy, you're just completely exhausted right now, and that changes everything about how you operate daily. Most people never notice this difference, but it quietly controls their entire financial life. Every day you wake up already drained, not from work, but from decisions piling up early. Your brain is overloaded before the day even starts, and that's where the real problem begins. The average person makes thousands of decisions daily, and each one quietly drains mental energy. By morning your willpower is already running low, and you don't even realize it's happening. Marcus once sat down and tracked his own behavior. He spent days just observing his patterns silently. What he discovered made him uncomfortable, because it wasn't about effort at all, it was something much deeper and harder to admit. Building wealth isn't about finding perfect strategies. And it's not really about earning more money either, it's about how many decisions you're forced to make, especially the small ones you ignore every day. There's one decision most people make early morning, and that one choice shapes their entire future path. Small actions repeated daily create massive outcomes later, and most of those actions aren't even conscious choices, they're habits running automatically in the background. You think you're in control but you're not, your brain is running patterns without asking you. Wealthy people didn't magically become more disciplined, they simply removed the need to decide constantly. They stopped relying on willpower completely, because willpower isn't a reliable system, it's a limited resource that runs out fast, like a fuel tank draining through the day. By afternoon most people are already empty. Marcus believed he was highly disciplined once. He tracked every expense and followed every rule strictly. He created budgets and set clear financial goals, but then real life interrupted everything suddenly. Stress, fatigue, and bad days broke his system. One small slip turned into multiple poor choices, and by night everything collapsed again. He found himself ordering food and buying things impulsively, things he didn't plan and didn't need, and the next morning regret followed quietly. Your brain isn't designed for long-term planning. It's wired for immediate survival and quick rewards. It wants comfort, certainty, and pleasure right now, not something 30 years in the future. Choosing long-term rewards requires mental energy, and most people don't have enough left, so systems built on discipline often fail early, because they ignore how the brain actually works. Successful people stopped fighting their brain entirely. Instead they redesigned their environment and routines. They removed unnecessary decisions from daily life. Even food choices create hundreds of decisions daily, and each one drains the same mental energy. By evening you have nothing left to resist impulses. Wealthy people simplified these choices completely. They repeated the same meals and routines weekly. They automated grocery lists and preparation schedules. They reduced thinking to almost zero in these areas. Every removed decision saved valuable mental energy they used for important financial actions. Boring routines became powerful wealth strategies, while others chased excitement and novelty. Daily, those same people stayed financially stuck for years, constantly wondering where their money disappeared. Even browsing without buying triggers reward signals. Your brain reacts as if you purchase something. Just looking at products drains your control slowly. Adding items to a cart feels rewarding itself. Scrolling endlessly feeds this cycle repeatedly. Marcus tracked his behavior and noticed patterns clearly. Most browsing sessions ended in unexpected purchases. None of them were planned or necessary. They came from boredom and fatigue only. Repeated weekly, this behavior becomes automatic eventually. Habits form faster than most people realize. Once formed, they run without permission, and they compound quietly over time. Small leaks become massive losses across years. Research shows wealthy people make fewer decisions daily, not better ones, just fewer overall choices. Modern systems push you toward constant decision-making, more options, more variety, more distractions everywhere. Each one increases mental load on your brain, and increases chances of poor financial decisions. Industries are built to exploit this behavior. Complexity creates dependence and more spending. Novelty creates dissatisfaction with what you own. Decision fatigue makes convenience purchases feel necessary. You're not failing personally at building wealth. You're responding normally to a flawed system. The real solution isn't stronger discipline, it's removing decisions wherever possible. Eliminate choices that don't truly matter, reduce leaks before trying to increase income, and allow systems to work silently over time. Small consistent automation builds powerful results. Marcus discovered a simple but powerful number, just $500 per month consistently invested. Over decades it grows into something massive, not through effort or sacrifice daily, but through automation and consistency quietly. He set it up once in minutes, and never had to decide again. the money moved automatically every month, his brain stopped missing what it never saw, and life continued exactly the same. No feeling of loss or restriction at all. The difference isn't income between people,